Have you ever thought a truck could be as comfy in city traffic as it is tough on mountain trails? Well, the 2025 Kia Tasman does just that and more. Here are 7 huge reasons why you'll want to wait for this car. So let's get right to it. 7. Performance. Let's start things off with the performance and engine. The Tasman starts strong with a 2.2-liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder engine. This engine is a real workhorse, pushing out over 170 horsepower and 310 foot-pound of torque. That means it's strong enough to handle tough jobs and heavy loads without breaking a sweat. Kia also added a bigger 3.0-liter turbo diesel V6 engine. This one boasts the power of up to 291 horsepower and 262 foot-pounds of torque. Plus, it meets tough Euro 6 emission standards, which means it's cleaner for the environment. And guess what? The Tasman offers all-wheel drive, too. This means you can count on it in any driving condition, whether you're cruising through city streets or tackling rough, muddy trails. It's built to handle both with ease. Kia is stepping up to compete with big names like the Ford Ranger and Toyota Tacoma. They've packed the Tasman with features and a build quality that's all about thriving in the wild. It has high ground clearance and a strong suspension, making it perfect for off-road adventures. It's not just tough, it's also smart, with the latest drivetrain technology that helps you tackle any challenge. Imagine driving a truck that's as ready for adventure as you are. And Kia is also thinking about fuel efficiency. But then again, with gas prices going up, who isn't? Diesel engines are great for towing and don't have to guzzle gas. Kia's made sure the Tasman's engines are modern, which means they're designed to save on fuel without losing power. They're aiming for fuel efficiency that matches or even beats competitors, which is pretty cool. However, adding a V6 engine does raise a question about fuel use. Sure, it adds more power, but will it drink more gas? Kia is working on balancing that out so you get the muscle without the thirst. But power isn't everything, right? Let's talk about something just as exciting. 6. Exterior design. So, apart from doing what a truck needs to do, does this Kia truck look good too? Kia's nailed it by blending style with substance. The front of the Tasman is big and bold. It seems like it's ready for anything, whether that's cruising city streets or climbing mountain paths. But let's dig a bit deeper. Kia's designers must have looked at their EV9 model for inspiration, because the Tasman has that same futuristic touch. Those big fender flares on the sides, they're made from a tough plastic that doesn't scratch easily, so you can definitely take it for a drive on those rough roads. Kia is also trying to beat the big guys like the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux by making the Tasman super spacious. It's great to see Kia aiming high, even if it means taking a few cues from others and making them even better. And those sleek side steps. They're not just stylish, they're making getting in and out of the truck really easy. But of course, the real test is in the details. How easy is it to load stuff into the back? Is there enough room inside for all your gear? These are the things we really need to know. We'll find out all the answers once we actually get to drive the Tasman. And now, thanks to some sneak peeks from insiders at top magazines, we've got the inside track on what to expect when you hop into the Tasman. 5. Interior design. Thanks to some smart ideas from the Kia EV9, these seats are super comfy and come with USB-C ports right where you need them. That means your phone and gadgets will never go dead, no matter how long the journey. But let's talk about the back seats too. They're designed to be practical, but don't skimp on comfort. This is pretty rare in trucks, where the back often gets overlooked. The whole cabin feels spacious and modern. Kia's thrown in some neat touches like black leather upholstery and the latest safety tech. Imagine cruising with loads of legroom and headroom, sitting in a spot that's all about making the driver's life easier. The controls are right at your fingertips, the seats are built for long hauls, and there's tons of storage for all your stuff. But there's more to it than just being handy. Kia knows their truck has to look good too. Inside, you'll find some fancy touches, like really nice materials, some fun colors, and cool features that make driving fun. Why all the effort? Well, because there are big trucks out there like the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux, and Kia wants the Tasman to really stand out. The Ranger is tough looking, and the Hilux has a modern style. Kia is aiming for a look that's both tough and classy, something that really catches your eye. That leads us right to the next big thing, how the Tasman handles hauling. 4. Towing and payload. This truck is set to offer a top-notch towing capacity of about 7,700 pounds. Just picture hooking up a big trailer full of camping stuff, jet skis, or even a large boat. The Tasman can handle all that without breaking a sweat. But there's more to a great truck than just towing. It also needs to carry a lot of weight in its bed. The Tasman is expected to handle over 2,200 pounds. These numbers show that Tasman is really ready to compete with big names like the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux, both in towing and carrying stuff. But while these numbers are impressive, they aren't everything. How the truck actually drives, how stable it feels when towing, and the overall driving experience are just as important. Luckily, Kia has been perfecting their craft for decades, so they know what they're doing. 3. Versatility and practicality. Right out of the gate, the Tasman shows it's not just any truck. Sure, it can haul a heavy load with the best of them, but what about when the road ends? That's where the Tasman really shines. It's equipped with a suspension system that's nothing short of genius. You drive it through traffic on your morning commute. Then it takes you over mountain paths with no fuss on your days off. Plus, you can adjust the suspension to match whatever challenge comes next. And Kia knows the details matter. That's why they equipped the Tasman with a lockable storage compartment under the bed and an integrated tow hitch. As a new entry, the Tasman is up against seasoned players like the Ford Ranger and Toyota Hilux, but it's ready. With its blend of style, performance, and practicality, the Tasman is setting new standards. 2. Reliability. Now, when you're buying a truck, there's one thing you definitely don't want to skimp on: reliability. You need a truck that won't leave you high and dry, especially when you're far from the beaten path. So everyone's asking, can the Kia Tasman be trusted to last? Kia has built a strong reputation for reliability with its cars, thanks to top-notch warranty programs that are some of the best in the business. They offer comprehensive coverage and reliable roadside assistance that really shows Kia's commitment to their vehicles. But Kia is pretty new to the truck game. While their cars are known for being dependable, trucks have to handle tougher conditions, carry heavier loads, and stand up to more wear and tear. Luckily, Kia has been upping their game in quality control, robust engineering, and thorough testing to make sure their trucks are just as reliable as their cars. And it's not just about what they promise, it's about what they prove. Big names in the industry like J.D. Power and Consumer Reports often give Kia high marks for reliability. What sets Kia apart even more is their warranty coverage. It's extensive and really gives buyers that extra peace of mind. For the Tasman, Kia is rolling out a tried-and-true turbo diesel engine that's known for its durability and towing prowess. Choosing a reliable engine like this shows Kia is focusing on proven performance over flashy new tech that hasn't been tested yet. But what about the new V6 engine? The new V6 engine sure packs a punch and adds some serious power to the Tasman, but it also brings up some questions about reliability because introducing a new engine type can come with growing pains. And this brings us to our final reason to consider the Tasman: its price and how it stacks up against the competition. 1. Price and competition. When it comes to buying the 2025 Kia Tasman, the price tag varies depending on where you are and which model you choose. The fanciest version might set you back about $60,000, putting it right up there with trucks like the Isuzu D-Max. But over in New Delhi, prices start at $30,000 for the basic model and go up to a bit over $40,000 for the top-end ones. Kia is playing it smart with their pricing. They're making sure the Tasman doesn't cost more than fan favorites like the Ford Ranger or Toyota Hilux, which usually start around $25,000. Kia's got a good track record for giving you a lot for your buck. Their cars often come with awesome features and warranties without breaking the bank. If you're after a truck that's strong, flexible, and tech-savvy, keep your eyes on the Tasman. It needs to stand out in at least one big way to compete with the heavy hitters. Luckily, it's got a few tricks up its sleeve. While the Tacoma might save you a bit on gas, the Tasman offers a level of practicality and comfort that's hard to beat. And Kia might still have a surprise for us. They're known for adding cutting-edge tech and comfort features to their cars. We might see the Tasman come out with something totally new for trucks, like a heads-up display, cool ventilated seats, or a top-notch sound system. But we'll have to wait for the big reveal to see if the Kia Tasman can really take on the big names. But with all these perks, it looks like waiting might just pay off. If you like watching this video, make sure to watch this one too. Game Changer. Range Rover Sport redefines luxury forever.